If a woman is into you, there's one surprising place she'll often find herself touching. And no, it's not the cliché spots like her lips or twirling her hair. Let's be honest, figuring out if someone is genuinely interested can feel like piecing together a puzzle with half the pieces missing. Most women won't come right out and say they're attracted to you, especially early on. But that's where body language steps in and speaks volumes quietly, subtly, almost in whispers. And one particular gesture, one small, seemingly random motion can give her feelings away. It's not flashy, it's not flirtatious in an obvious way. That's exactly what makes it meaningful. We're not hunting for the usual signs here. We're diving into the small overlooked movements, the ones that reveal more than words ever could. Let's break them down one by one. These are 6 lesser-known body language cues that show she's drawn to you. And yes, one of them involves the exact spot on her body she instinctively touches when you're stirring something deep inside her. Number 1, she places her hand on her upper chest near her sternum, right between the collarbones, that soft space just below the throat. It's not what most people would consider flirty or even purposeful, but that's exactly the point. If you notice her resting her fingertips on that area, not in a dramatic, obvious way, but like she's trying to settle herself without realizing it, that's a clue. This part of the chest is where our nerves often light up when we're emotionally activated. She might press it like she's smoothing out a necklace even if there's nothing there, or her palm might hover there briefly when your eyes meet. This isn't a rehearsed move, it's instinctive. Her body is trying to regulate the emotional ripple you just caused. That gentle touch says more than a bold move ever could. It's not a performance. It's her mind trying to keep pace with her heart. Number 2, she lightly shields or grazes her ribs or midsection. This one's more rare, but when it happens, it speaks volumes. A soft graze across her ribs, or gently crossing her arms across her torso, it might look like nothing. But emotionally, it's everything. That region is central to our core, literally and figuratively. When she's feeling unexpectedly stirred, maybe after a laugh you sparked or a look you held just a moment too long, her body might instinctively protect that space. It's not a conscious decision. It's a reflex, the same kind that kicks in when something feels intense and unfamiliar. That self-touch is her way of containing the flutter that just rose in her stomach. She's not pulling away from you. She's quietly grounding herself, trying to manage a rush she didn't anticipate. That touch on her own torso, it's like a silent gasp turned into movement. Number 3, she fixes her outfit even when there's nothing to fix. Let's say you're talking, maybe sharing a story, asking a good question, and out of nowhere, she starts straightening her sleeve or smoothing her jeans. That's not a random fidget. That's her body's way of dealing with the heightened awareness you've triggered. Attraction tends to pull people out of autopilot. Suddenly, she's conscious of how she looks, how she's sitting, even how she's breathing. These small tweaks, a shirt tug, a hem adjustment, or brushing invisible dust off her pants, are about her becoming more aware of your gaze. It's not about looking hot for you. It's about responding to the quiet message her brain just received. You're being noticed. Her fingers move to manage that spike in attention, not to seduce, but to settle herself. Her body is syncing up with her suddenly elevated emotions. Number 4, her hands play hide and seek, tucked away one moment, then back out the next. This sign is all about internal conflict, but the good kind. 1 second, her hands are hidden. Under her thighs, beneath the table, maybe in her pockets. The next, she's reaching for her drink, brushing her hair back, or gesturing mid-sentence. It's like she can't decide what message to send. That back and forth isn't confusion, it's emotion in motion. She's trying to walk the line between being open and staying guarded. Her subconscious is running a quiet debate. Should I lean in? Should I hold back? You're witnessing the physical version of that mental tug of war. And the only reason it's even happening is because you've made an impact. She wasn't expecting to feel what she's feeling, and now her body is figuring out how to respond. Number 5, she softly traces or touches her collarbone. Don't overlook this one. It's not about allure, it's about vulnerability. The collarbone is a sensitive, delicate area, and when she runs her fingertips across it, even absent-mindedly, it's her nervous system expressing something she may not say aloud. This isn't a flirty habit, it's an emotional echo. She might be reacting to something you just said, a compliment, a clever observation, something emotionally resonant. Her touch may seem casual, but it's how her body chooses to express a surge of feeling without showing it on her face. That light tracing is her inner reaction taking a physical form. It's like her hand is outlining the place where her emotions live just under the surface. Number 6, she moves to touch her face, then stops herself. This final one is especially subtle and telling. It's not about lip biting or hair twirling. This is about hesitation. She begins to reach toward her face, maybe to brush her cheek, adjust her jaw, or touch her chin, but midway through, she pulls back. That interrupted gesture is a glimpse into her emotional processing. She caught herself. Why? Because she realized she was about to reveal too much. Touching the face is one of the most intimate and vulnerable unconscious behaviors. Pulling back mid-motion, That's restraint, not rejection. Her mind stepped in to say, "Don't give it all away yet." That flicker of hesitation shows she's thinking about how she's coming across. She's trying not to appear too eager, too drawn in, even though she is.
These aren't signs you can fake, and they're not ones she's aware of. That's why they matter so much. They're not rehearsed or planned. They're raw. When she touches these parts of herself, especially the space right at her upper chest, it's her body doing the talking even when her words stay cool and collected.
If you've noticed even 2 or 3 of these in someone lately, it might be time to stop wondering and start believing you're affecting her more than she lets on.